In an era where eco-friendliness is quickly rising, Rolls-Royce intends to reinvent what it means to reach the peak of electric magnificence with its electric 2024 Spectre EV. This marvel, dubbed an ultra-luxury super coupe sedan by its builders, is a true epitome of elegance, power, and cutting-edge technology. It smoothly rules the road with all-wheel drive thanks to two powerful motors. It has surely given other EVs something to think about. It combines everything we love about Rolls-Royce with an electric twist. But what does the car actually offer, you ask? Well, let's dive in and find out, shall we? Rolls-Royce has been dipping their toes into the clean energy waters for a while now. Sure, they're mostly known for their roaring V engines, but they've promised to wave goodbye to their ICE engines by 2030. And it's not just about cars, they're also making a name for themselves in the world of electric airplane engines. Not only are these engines clean and green, but they're also super speedy. But let's get back to cars. Rolls-Royce may not have a long list of EVs just yet, but they've made a big splash with their 2024 Spectre EV. This stylish coupe is their first venture into the electric car market. The base on which the Spectre is built is modified slightly so that it differs from that of the luxurious Phantom sedan and the robust Cullinan SUV. It has two electric motors, which together allow it to reach an incredible 577 horsepower. The current range per charge is approximately 260 miles, according to the estimates. Sure, it's not beating out the likes of a Tesla Model S or the Lucid Motors Air in the long-range electric vehicle game, but let's be honest, if you're going to spend $450,000 on a car, the chances are good that you have a private plane for those longer journeys. Now, the Spectre is just the beginning of Rolls-Royce's adventure into the world of electric vehicles. They have announced that all of their vehicles will be electric by the year 2030, and there will be no gas guzzlers in their portfolio. And now for the greatest part. You are free to customize your Spectre in any way you see fit. Personalization is a primary focus for Rolls-Royce. They had better be good in order to justify the steep price tag. Therefore, regardless of whether you're looking for sparkly dashboards or seats upholstered in pink leather, Rolls-Royce can accommodate your every need. Every Spectre comes packing a dual-motor electric setup, boasting a solid 577 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. Our best guess is that it'll zoom from 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. I know what you're thinking. The Tesla Model S Plaid does it in 2.1 seconds. But remember, Rolls-Royce isn't about flooring it off the line. It's all about smooth, relaxing driving where you can enjoy the journey. And speaking of smooth rides, Rolls-Royce has installed an adaptive suspension to help the hefty 6,559-pound coupe glide over bumps. Plus, they've stuffed a ton of sound-deadening material in there to keep things hush-hush inside. And let me tell you, it's as quiet as a library on a Sunday. You don't hear a thing until you hit 80 miles per hour, and even then, it's just a whisper of wind noise. But it's not about the serene quietness that comes with going electric. It's about the drive experience as well. It's almost surreal how smoothly this car handles. I mean, it glides over even roads so effortlessly that you might start to think you're floating above the asphalt. Of course, any jolts from a rougher patch bring you back down to earth, reminding you of the significant weight those 23-inch wheels and towering 32-inch Pirelli P0 PZ4 Elect tires are shouldering. Honestly, I think the Spectre should come with a coasting mode. Can you imagine just cruising along, no engine noise, no friction, like you're sailing on air? That would be so in sync with the car's overall vibe of effortless luxury. Instead, there's a bit of default regenerative braking, which kind of anchors you back to reality. On the plus side, there's a B button on the delicate column shifter that can crank up the regenerative braking to the point where it can bring the car to a halt without you even having to touch the brake pedal. A battery with a capacity of 102 kilowatt hours was taken directly from the BMW i7 and installed in the Spectre. This gives the Spectre an impressively long battery life. You should be able to drive approximately 260 miles on a single charge with this setup. Additionally, it does include DC quick charging as a basic feature. But let's face it, if you're a member of the Spectre Club, you're probably not going to be sitting out at a Walmart in hopes that your phone will charge. It's more likely that you have a sophisticated charging system set up at your mansion, allowing you to simply plug in your device and enjoy a cup of tea while your Spectre gets refueled. Now, we are still awaiting the official word from the EPA. the Spectre will have an EPA estimated fuel economy of approximately 72 mpge in the city and 75 mpge on the highway. Not bad at all, would you say? When we next have the opportunity, we will put the Spectre through its paces on the highway test route that allows for 75-mile-an-hour speeds. It's time to pop the door and step inside the Spectre. But hold on a sec, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more great content like this. Trust me, you won't want to miss out. It's a cozy space for four, with plush bucket seats in both rows. Anyone familiar with Rolls-Royce's interiors will feel right at home here, though there are a few shiny new things to catch your eye. For starters, the Spectre's not just sticking to their iconic Starry Night headliner. They've decided to make the door panels twinkle too. Tiny LEDs sprinkled around the armrest add an extra touch of magic. We're still waiting on the full deets and the options and features, but trust me, Rolls-Royce is never one to hold back on the customization options. You'll be able to get your Spectre just how you want it, right down to the stitching on the seats. Now, on to the tech. Every Spectre comes equipped with a slick touchscreen infotainment system snuggled neatly into the lushly adorned dashboard. And you also get a digital gauge display as standard. Nice, right? The tech blends perfectly with the Spectre's plush interior, adding a bit of modernity without killing the mood. And if you're into music, you can opt for the bespoke audio stereo system. With its gorgeous aluminum speaker grills, it's not just about the sound, it's a feast for your eyes too. As we all know, Rolls-Royce isn't just about luxury, they've got your back when it comes to safety too. Standard features include automated emergency braking, a real lifesaver if you ask me, and adaptive cruise control, perfect for those long, relaxing drives. And don't forget about the lane keeping assist. It's like having a co-pilot to nudge you back on track if you happen to drift a bit. The findings of the Spectre's collision test can be found on the websites of the NHTSA and IIHS, which you can visit if you are interested in the finer points of vehicle safety. The Spectre, much like every other Rolls-Royce model, includes a maintenance and warranty package that lasts for 4 years. And the most exciting thing is, there is no maximum allowed under the number of miles. That's correct, you won't need to worry about paying for additional coverage no matter how far you travel in your vehicle. Your Spectre will continue to provide you with roadside assistance for the next 4 years, or until you accumulate so many miles that the odometer stops working. That's the grand tour of the all-new, all-electric 2024 Rolls-Royce Spectre. Luxury, performance, and eco-friendly tech, all wrapped up in one gorgeously designed package. But enough about what we think. We want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts on this electric superstar. If you've enjoyed this peek into the future of luxury driving, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.